What is good, team? Do what we do. My name is Randy Mbuge. I'm an author, motivational speaker, fitness enthusiast, realtor based in Houston, and investor. And on this channel, we like to talk about motivation, health and wellness, and financial literacy. And today, I really wanted to dive deep into self-talk. I believe a lot of the time, people self-sabotage and don't even know what it is that they're doing, time and time again. A lot of people refer to themselves like, say, I'm like, hey, you're amazing. I hope you're having a great day. And they're like, no, see, my day has been trash. I've been going through so much. And it's like, but I'm telling you to have a great day. And you're telling yourself, my day's been trash. But it's not like your day has been trash all day. You had a moment in the day that could have been better. And just even that, just saying it could have been better. It's a matter of how you viewed what it is that you're going through. Literally right now, at this moment, as I am recording, it is 4:22 a.m., right? Mind you, it is August 2nd. Let me tell you what happened August 1st. I was taking a flight out of Washington, Dulles, right? And my flight was supposed to leave at 5:20 p.m. so that I could be back at home at like 8 o'clock. That didn't happen at all. So I had to reschedule. On top of having to reschedule, I'm leaving now as supposedly boarding at 9:40 p.m. to leave at 10:05 p.m., right? I didn't leave out of Washington, Dulles until, listen here, until 23 a.m. I didn't get back to my house till 3:20 a.m. Do you see how sometimes there's things that we planned in our mind that we want it to go a certain way, and yet it doesn't happen like that. And that ultimately, I just say that's life. But now you as the individual say that, okay, how am I going to choose to look at this situation? Yes, I have work in 3 hours. They're going to expect me to be at work at 3 hours. I have a decision to make. I can either perform or I could be like, no, I need to call off. But I'm going to go in. And majority of them won't know what it is that just happened within my life in the last 24 hours. And the reason I brought that up is just because you are in control based upon how you plan on looking at a situation that's happening within your life. So when it comes to self-talk, what I like to do is that I went and bought a whiteboard. Simple, efficient, effective, not that expensive. You buy a dry erase marker, right? And then you write certain things on it that are very applicable within your life. And so, like, for example, for me, pull the trigger. For me, I use it metaphorically, of course, to then be something that propels me to take action. Because as we know, the time that we have on this earth is finite. Therefore, I want to know that I did everything humanly possible within my life so that I know when it's all said and done for me, I have no regrets. And that to me is just a simple quote: pull the trigger. Take action now. Why wait? Next one, assets up, liabilities down. For a lot of people who want to build wealth or make more money or maintain more money or maintain their wealth, the more assets you have, you can use those same assets to pay for your liabilities. Now, even if say you're working a 9 to 5 or a job or whatever, the reality is, even, just because you are getting paid more money does not mean you should spend more. Do you see what I'm saying? And that is how ultimately people get stuck in the rat race, because now they're earning more money, but then because their expenses never went down and they continue to go up with their income, now they're living check to check, but they're making over 6 figures. You see how it's like you're playing yourself and putting yourself into a system you don't have to be in. So, and another point that I like to make is right here. Fear conquered is courage. There's a lot of things that have even happened within my life where I've questioned myself on. I still made it happen, but I was still just a little bit hesitant for reasons that I didn't have to be. And I feel as if that happens to a lot of us. There are decisions in our life that we need to make so that we can then put ourselves in a position that is better than where we're currently at. Yet, you're hesitant. And then you ask yourself, about what though? Why? Not only are you in control, not only is the opportunity there, but it's more so what's going on in here. You know that you are more than capable. You've showed up for yourself multiple times due to things that you've gone through. So what's the difference now? Maybe sometimes, we're uncomfortable. Sometimes we're questioning ourselves when really we don't need to question ourselves. You've been training for this moment. Maximize the opportunity. And so one more point, because I was just feeling it, is 10,000 hours. Statistically, for people who have done research upon how long does it take for somebody to master something, it's 10,000 hours, which is 5 years, more so 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. And you're doing this for about, I think the ratio is about 40 something weeks a year type of thing when you look to really break it down how much it is, for somebody to master something. And just a simple basis of 8 hours a day, it's the same concept of somebody working a 9 to 5. You're putting in a certain amount of time, and before you know it, that's how people master certain jobs that they don't want to do, but they just happen to be good at because you mastered it. You just continue to put in the reps, continue to put in the time, and you mastered it before you knew it. And so then maybe sometimes out of fear, we don't want to get out of things that make us comfortable. A lot of people may stay at great jobs because they're like, well, it's not only is it paying the bills, but hey, what else am I able to do? But it's like, did you give yourself that opportunity to be able to do something else, So these are just more so food for thought, because when it comes to self-talk, at the end of the day, I can say anything. But the reality is it falls back upon the individual to then tell themselves that I know that I'm greater than where I'm currently at. I know that I am able to manifest the opportunities that I am seeking to accomplish and I'm seeking to reach, to attain. And at the end of the day, it happens in between our own two ears. And a book that's also helping with self-talk, I would say, is The Strangest Secret, where it talks about really how people, attain these great goals and these great feats is by what goes on in here. Another book is The Go-Giver. Another book is Mastery. Another book is even Cash Flow Quadrant. So it's just financial literacy too is a mental game as well. How do you look at money? I believe that we should not continue to self-sabotage. I feel as if that the world is cruel enough. And it's not to say that, people are evil, but it's just to say that there's so much adversity that people go through on an everyday basis that there's already enough negativity. So why allow this, your mind, your temple, to be going through, such feats on an everyday basis? Because the second that you wake up, it's time to go. And your mind can just keep on spinning and going and creating things that are just not true. So please, allow today, as we're going into the fourth quarter of 2021, to be your opportunity, to be your chance to strive for more. I believe that you are greater than where you are currently at, and do not allow the circumstances of what you're currently going through to define you. My name is Randy Mbuge, CEO of Team Do What We Do LLC, and I promise you there's more to come. If this resonated with your soul, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. With that being said, let's get it.